Hi, I'm Nicholson, and I'm a mom of an ex-32-weeker, Olivia. So immediately following Olivia's birth, I was lucky while still in the delivery room. I got to have my first skin-to-skin with her just for a few brief moments, but very thankful that I got to do that. And then my husband went with her to the NICU with the NICU team while I recovered in the delivery room. So it was about an hour or so later that I got to go in and see her for the first time. And during that time, my husband was sending me texts and telling me what was happening. And he sent me a photo, and I couldn't really even make out that my baby was under there because she had all these machine leads and she had CPAP on at that time. So it was startling to see your little baby. Like, you don't ever expect that's what your first picture of your child will be. But there she was. So I got to go see her a little later on, and it was a blur. Just because you're overwhelmed with everything that happened, you ended up in a spot you didn't expect to be.
The NICU is the baby's bedroom, and the most important people to be in a baby's bedroom are the baby's family. Family integrated care is about making sure that they are central to the care of their baby, that they're integrated into the care that their baby receives. It seems intuitive, but nowadays with all our technology and our machines and our need for quiet and security, it's very easy for families to feel excluded or have difficulty understanding how the neonatal newborn unit works. So family integrated care is about involving them as best that we can. We're looking to enroll babies who are born between 32 and 34 weeks and 6 days, which is essentially 8 to 5 weeks premature. If you look across the 10 centres that are in the FiCare study, we're expecting to enroll 660 premature babies or families over a period of 2 years.
I think it can be totally overwhelming for parents, particularly when, for a lot of these parents, a baby born too soon is not something that it's expected. So all of a sudden now, we've taken their ideas and what they had in their mind of having this baby and going home, and that's all been turned upside down. So we now are saying, hey, this is where you're gonna be. So now you walk in and there's rooms and there's alarms ringing and your baby is in an isolette or an incubator. And now these babies have stickers on them so we can watch their breathing rate and their heart rate. And that's totally foreign for most people. So what we want to do is make parents comfortable with that and introduce them so it's not seeming so scary all at once. And so, some of those first steps are just opening the isolette doors and allowing parents to reach in and contain their baby, gently putting their hands on so they can touch their baby and still have those early interactions, which are so vital in development. We're hoping that this is going to be better for the baby because we know that that early development of relationships, especially with their parents, those people, baby has been inside mom, baby is familiar with mom's voice, mom's scent, dad's voice. And so we know that the continuation of that relationship is critical in development. So what we want to do is promote that right from the beginning of birth through the NICU stay and on into home. If I was to pick one factor looking at whether or not this was a better model of care, it would be looking at the satisfaction of both the allied healthcare staff, nurses and physicians, as well as the families. We're trying to give these parents the confidence and competence to go home and take care of their baby who was born too soon. So I think if parents come back to us and say, hey, you know what, I felt ready to go home and I felt like I know what I was doing, then that would give us the satisfaction knowing that we have made a difference. My hope for the study is that rather than family integrated care being something simply that we study, is that it becomes more intuitive and it's integrated into our everyday practice, and we are really bringing the families to the forefront of the care of their infants and involving them from day one to discharge so that when they go home, they are feeling confident and comfortable in caring for their premature baby.
I'm so excited that FiCare is coming to Alberta and that it's going to be in hospitals here, and it's going to give parents that are currently in the NICU a chance to feel empowered and a chance to feel like they're involved in the day-to-day care of their little one, that they can have a voice and advocate for their child, speak up and not be afraid to do so and feel like they're part of the team that's looking after them 24/7. I think it's absolutely wonderful.